February 19th, a violent head-on collision, but when police approach the smashed vehicle, the driver's reaction leaves them completely speechless. Not only are her two young children trapped in the wreckage, but she has absolutely zero idea she was even in a crash. Wait until you see what officers discover hidden in the back seat, and the absurd excuse that instantly turns this into a severe felony.
Anybody hurt?
No, not
physically.
Not bad. My back is hurting, but
Okay. It was just you two in the car.
Yeah, it's just in the
You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
He's
You guys
in
want
the
to get
backseat.
you guys want to get checked out just in case?
maybe I guess.
Okay. Which way were you driving, man?
Just like this. I was.
You were going this way?
Yes, sir. And she came just barreling so fast.
Who, the truck or the other car over
The
there?
other car. She was coming, and she just pulled over and just slammed right into us.
Your baby's okay?
Okay, fine.
They're fine. Are you okay?
Okay.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from soccer practice.
You're coming from soccer practice? Oh. Hey, what are you doing? Go back. It's okay. Just go back. You have your registration, license, and proof of insurance for this vehicle, ma'am? Can you unlock your door, ma'am? Just get all your information for your vehicle, please. Hello. Are you okay, babies?
I'm okay.
You okay? Are you sure? Hello, mama. You okay? You okay? You okay?
Can I ask why you guys are pulling me over?
You crashed
Into what?
into two vehicles over here.
I don't recall that.
I'm pretty sure you don't recall that because I'm getting an odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from your person. And when I went to check your kids right now, there's several White Claws coming from your well. Have you had anything to drink tonight, ma'am?
No, sir.
You have not?
This is the exact moment a standard DUI escalates into a catastrophic felony. Having open alcoholic containers, known as the White Claws, within reach of minors in the backseat triggers immediate aggravated child abuse charges. The officer is no longer just investigating a crash. He is securing a crime scene where children were the primary victims.
Where are you coming from?
From soccer practice?
From soccer practice? Where at?
At the Palomino.
Where are you coming from?
From soccer practice?
From soccer practice? Where at?
At the Palomino Park?
At the park? Where's that at?
At the Palomino Park?
Do you know where you're at right now?
Oh, I do.
So I'm going to ask you again because your speech is very slurred and I can smell it every time you talk to me. And I'm at least 2 feet away from you and I can smell it. How much have you had to drink tonight, ma'am?
I'm not drinking at all tonight.
Before?
No.
No. So with everything I'm asking you right now and all what I can see already, then you not knowing that you're in a crash, you thought I pulled you over. I'm going to go ahead and do the standardized field sobriety test. Are you going to comply with my test?
Sure.
You'll comply? All right. Can I get your ID real quick? And then do me a favor, step out of the vehicle. Hey, 942, when do you guys come over here? It's going to be a 47. I'm going to be on the north side of the Gym Magic. All right. Is this your daughter and she was in the vehicle as well?
Yes.
Ma'am, can you do me a favor? Can you stay? Are you injured really bad?
She's got something on her knee. I haven't checked it out thoroughly yet. But
I got you. 962 Central. Do you have fire en route to us? Break. You can advise them one of them has a puncture in her right knee, and she's going to be on the north side with me.
there's also a child in
The other one? Oh. And in the vehicle, I have 2 children, younger than 3. All right. For right now, I want you to come over here towards my unit, please.
Sure.
I did. That's your name?
Yes.
Just come over here in the back. I forgot my bag at the station. Can I use your light? Like I said, ma'am, Miss, for one, what's giving me off is because you don't know where you're at, and you just thought I pulled you over.
First of all, I'm
listen
not
to
very
me quick.
comfortable with Las Cruces, so I don't know where I'm at.
Also, real quick, I want you to listen to what I said. As I came back to you after I asked you for your information when I checked on your 2 daughters in the back to make sure that they're okay, you asked me why I'm pulling you over, right? So that gives me the assumption that you don't know where you're at, right?
No,
so,
sir.
So
I
real
asked
quick,
you why I was pulled over because I asked why I was pulled over.
you're not pulled over. You just hit 2 cars. You were involved in an accident. Your front end of your vehicle is smashed, right? Again, that's one of my things. The second thing is that I could smell the odor of alcohol coming from me as you're talking to me. And even now with the light breeze, I still could smell it on you. And then checking on your children to make sure that they're okay. There's 2 White Claws that fell out of the back seat. So this is why I'm going with my DWI investigation at this point, right? And I can see you can't stand still right now. You keep moving back and forth, and your speech is very slurred. You have watery eyes, which entails that you're intoxicated. At this time, that's why I'm asking you again. How many alcoholic beverages did you have tonight?
I probably had like 3,
You had 3? How long ago?
2 hours ago.
Say again?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago? What were you drinking?
Beer.
You're drinking beer? What brand?
Bud Light.
You're drinking Bud Light, and you said 3 of those about 2 hours ago? So again, I'm going to ask you, even though we stepped out now, I want to go ahead and do the standardized field sobriety test, and are you going to comply with my test?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So I want you to come stand right here. Stand right here where my light's at. So what I want you to do is keep your feet together and your hands at your side. You wear contacts?
No.
No? Do you need glasses or anything like that?
Yes.
You do? Are you required to wear them when you drive?
Yes.
You are? Oh, why you're not wearing them tonight?
They broke.
They broke? Oh, that's fine. Can you see the tip of my finger? The tip of my finger, right here. You see the tip of my finger? What I want you to do is with your eyes and your eyes only, follow the tip of my finger. Do not move your head or the rest of your body. Do you understand? You understand? I have nystagmus in both eyes as I pass by. She has an involuntary shaky. Only your eyes. Don't move your head. She's swaying back and forth. No, look at my finger. Keep looking at my finger. Keep looking at the tip of my finger. Okay. All right. Also, I want to ask you, have you ever had any kind of brain trauma or anything like that?
Yeah.
When did you get that?
I've had a few domestic violence cases where I've had a brain trauma.
Somebody's hit you in the head? Taking blows to the head? The only reason I ask you that is because when I go up and down with it, you have the shaky of your eyes. Right? I want to make sure that you don't have any kind of medical condition. And you're saying you only had 3 Bud Lights 2 hours ago?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and...
Is it okay to at least talk to my girls?
Right now, no, I'm going to see if your daughter
The
can.
babies?
I'm going to see if your daughter can just hang out with them. Guadi, do you think you could keep her with them? So we're going to go on to the next test. I want you to stand right here. See where my light is? Stand there and face towards the building over here, the one I'm pointing at. This way. This building over here. Face this way. What I want you to do in this next test, I want you to pretend or imagine that there's a straight line in front of you. You understand? On that straight line right in front of you, I want you to put your left foot like this and do so now. See my left foot? Your left foot on that line. With your right foot, I want you to put it heel to toe touching in front of your left foot with your hands at your side and stay in this position until I tell you to start the test. You understand? Go ahead and do it now. No. Don't start the test. Stay in the position that I told you. The left foot is going to be on that line. So imagine that line. Leave that left foot. With your right foot, put it in front of your left, touching heel to toe with your hands at your side. Keep your hands at your side. See what I'm doing? Keep your hands to your side, ma'am. Put them on your side. Stay in this position. Don't start the test until I tell you to start it, because I'm going to explain to you and then demonstrate the test. What you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps forward, leaving your left foot on that line, taking several steps to turn around, and do 9 heel to toe steps back. I'm going to demonstrate the test for you, but in this, I want you to understand I'm only taking 3 steps. And how many steps are you going to take? 9. You're going to take 9. So I want you to watch the test, and then I'm going to have you perform it. You understand? Do not move in this position, okay?
It's really cold.
Ma'am, stay in the position I told you to, okay? Stay in the position. Left foot with your right foot touching heel to toe.
It's really cold though.
You have your jacket on, ma'am, and I don't have one. I'm fine. You're okay to stay in this position, okay? Now watch the test, and then you'll demonstrate it to me. You understand? You're going to keep your hands at your side, looking at your feet, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3. Leaving that left foot, taking several steps to turn around. Going back 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3. Did you see the test? Do you understand the test?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about the test? Stay in that position, ma'am, where I told you.
I don't think I'm able to take the test.
Why is that?
Because I have a left numb toe and I have an off balance.
Can you walk?
I can. I could walk, but I probably couldn't take that balance test.
It's not balancing, ma'am. You're walking and taking as I demonstrated right now.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about it?
Watch how she suddenly claims a medical disability to avoid the walk and turn test. This is a common tactic. However, officers are strictly trained to pivot to alternative cognitive tests, like the finger to thumb counting. By repeatedly failing these basic divided attention tasks, she provides the officer with all the legal probable cause needed to make an arrest.
I just requested my questions about it. I just said that I probably can't do it because I have a left, I have a left toe which is numb, so I can't walk correctly.
Do you have a disability?
It's, yes, a disability.
You have it diagnosed with a doctor?
Yes.
All right. So at this point then, what I could do for you is we'll do an alternative test. So what I'm going to have you do is keep your feet together like this, all right? And whichever hand you decide, I want you to keep it out at eye level. Just wait. I'm going to demonstrate it to you, and then you're going to perform the test for me. With your thumb, you're going to touch each of your fingertips, counting out loud, all right? And you're going to do 3 intervals of that, and I'm going to show you right now how I want that test. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's one test, and I need you to do 3 times. Do you understand?
Sure.
At eye level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Are you complete with the test, ma'am?
Was that all the tests that was required?
As I demonstrated to you, ma'am.
What was that again?
Exactly how I demonstrated to you is.
I'm sorry, I hear my baby crying in the background.
I got you. Your daughter is over there with her right now, and the fire department are checking them out. They're safe. Are you complete with that test?
Can you explain the test to me again?
Yes, I can. You're gonna have it at eye level. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I need you to do it 3 times. Understand? Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She continues to stop.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She did the incorrect
1, 2,
start and
3,
finish.
4.
You complete with the test, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm gonna move on to the next test. So, can you balance on your right? Because you said your left foot was right. But in this next test, you could decide which one to choose. Which one's more comfortable for you? So you're gonna stand with your feet together, and you're gonna raise one foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, as such, keeping your toes straight with it parallel to the ground. Can you see? Look at my feet, keeping your knees straight. I want you to look at the tip of your toe and count 1001, 1002, 1003, and continue to count until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about that?
No.
I'll tell you when to begin. Make sure you keep your hands at your side, all right? Ready? And begin. Keep your foot off the ground, 6 inches, like I instructed.
I can't do that naturally.
Keep your foot parallel with the ground, and do not bend your knees.
I
Keep
can't
going.
do it naturally with my leg.
Well, if you could raise your left one, you could raise it. So whichever one you choose to make it better for you. Look at the tip of your toe and count out loud, as I told you. Put her foot down. Doesn't have her hands to her side. She needs to put her foot down. All right, ma'am. This time, you are going to be placed under arrest for DWI. We're going to figure that out right now. Where's their father at? You have any family members?
And his sister, Sonia.
Where does she live?
Sonia Corral. She's in Mesilla Valley.
In Mesilla Valley Hospital?
Where does your sister live?
She lives in Mesilla Valley.
Mesilla Valley is a hospital.
Where's your phone, man?
In Mesquita Valley.
Nah, unfortunately. You log a female
Photo of the car
force.
so I can hold some family members?
You want to grab it? I'm going to put her there. All right, let's go over here now.
Well, can we get the phone first?
He's going to get it for you.
Can we first secure where the kids are going to go?
No, we're going to talk about that right now. You're still going to get in the vehicle.
Is it in your purse, the phone?
I believe so.
She says yeah, possibly. I'm sorry. And what was your name again? Oh, so what I'm going to read you now is your implied consent advisory, okay? So listen to me. All right, I'm about to tell you something important. You're being under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
No.
I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yes.
She just made the biggest legal mistake of the night. By refusing the breathalyzer, she violates the implied consent law. This triggers an automatic suspension of her driver's license for a full year, regardless of the court outcome. Worse, prosecutors will use this refusal in front of a jury as explicit evidence of a guilty conscience.
No?
No.
Oh, so I consider your actions to be a refusal to be tested. Okay.
What's the plan?
Just thinking CID for child endangerment and then CYFD for the kids. I explained to him that when I talked to her, she has the brother that's 16 who's at home with a 10-year-old. Dad's incarcerated. She has some grandparents in
Follow.
but she doesn't know a 21 and she doesn't know the address. She doesn't know the address to the 42 where she lives at here. So no next of kin or anything like that.
You told Sarge about us getting CID out here for
So he's gonna check with CID real quick.
Okay.
Like a silver Samsung, there's another one that's black.
Because they don't even live here in town. They live like 30 minutes away.
So then what do you need from me right now? Just to do my paperwork for the DWI?
Yeah, standing by right now. He's gonna call CID and give me a 21 back and
Okay.
see what we have, but he's looking like that.
And
Child abuse?
you could take her to the
And as soon as we go inside, there's going to be a bench. Just face the wall, and I'll remove the handcuffs. Go ahead and face the wall and remove the handcuffs, okay?